It has been exactly 10 years since I had my radical prostatectomy and had my prostate removed, and then found out I had more advanced prostate cancer. Since then, a decade ago, I've had 2 rounds of radiation, 3 rounds of hormone therapy, 2 rounds of it were Lupron. I'm currently about to go off 9 months of Orgovox, and I'll give you a summary on that shortly. What I really wanted to do was share with you some new information today on recent research from 2021 that's come out regarding nutrition and prostate cancer. I'm a big advocate of helping people move towards a more plant-based diet or more evidence-based diet if they are battling prostate cancer, based on good research. The first one is, it's the University of Miami. I'm going to read off my computer here. They went back and they did a meta-analysis of the NHANES. That's 5,000 people. It's a cross-sectional study. I believe it lasted over 10 years, and where they just looked at people and have closely for 10 years. And what they discovered when they segregated for the men who did get prostate cancer, it turns out the ones that ate a more plant-based diet, A, were less likely to get prostate cancer, and then B, if they did get prostate cancer, they were more likely to not get aggressive prostate cancer. From there, let's move to another research study that was done in 2021. This is in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, and a doctor went back and looked at, I think, all the research from the health professional follow-up study. This is following a massive amount of men over decades. And they also found, when they went back and parsed the data, that the men who ate more of a plant-based diet had a significantly less risk of developing aggressive, fatal metastatic cancer. So again, for me, because I'm still battling, I have advanced prostate cancer, I'm battling it. That's good news to me and encouraging for me to keep moving in that direction. Another thing I wanted to point out is, so here's where we know that that's a good way to go. Plant-based diets is a good direction to head for men. We've got enough evidence. I don't think we have to dwell on the research, the specifics of the research. But here's a study recently out of Australia, and this is a cohort of a group of 996 men, all who had prostate cancer beginning of the study, and they followed them over a 10-year period. And of that group, let's see here, for diet, only 7.8% of the men even attempted to change their diet. We know the link with diet and prostate cancer. It's very strong. And certainly when you get that diagnosis, that's an opportunity for change and to move in a more healthy direction. But most of these men, they don't even know about this as an option because they don't hear about it from their doctors. Only 11% tried to even increase exercise in their lifestyle after a diagnosis. The summary of the story is this. In my book, A Plant-Powered Approach to Prostate Cancer, I referenced a small randomized controlled trial done by Dr. Gordon Sachs at the University of California, San Diego. And it was an interventional trial where they went in, men with recurrent prostate cancer, like me, small group, only 10 men, but they were able to to encourage them and train them how to move and cook a more plant-based diet. And within 6 months, almost 4 out of the men, their PSA went down. This is recurrent cancer. And all of the men's PSA leveled off and didn't go up. So a short study, small, but it's the only one where we dove in. And Dr. Sachs said the key to the whole program and getting these men to help them move in the right direction was, number one, education and helping them understand that this was going to help battle their disease. And number two, they got their significant others involved. And as he told me, the wives made him do it. They said, honey, you're going to do this. So any significant other, husband, wife, I don't care, boyfriend, girlfriend, we've got to get the message out to men that this is a powerful tool to help them battle their disease. Summary for me, 9 months on Orgovox, my hot flashes got more intense, I would say, towards the end of the duration of this treatment. I will say this, it's much more tolerable for me than Lupron. My last PSA test was 0.5. I'm going to have one more before I go off of it in a couple days here. My guess is it continued to drop, and I'll probably be below 0.5. Then I'm going to go off of it, and we're going to see how fast my PSA rises, accelerates, and hopefully I'll have a bit of a vacation, and I'll be. I could keep going with Orgovox because it's really, the impact is very minimal to me. The hot flashes, I really don't, except for they wake me up a couple times every night. That's not a big deal. I do notice a little bit of loss of strength, so I'm looking forward to improving that over the next couple months here as I try to get back into some more activities like surfing. But I have been active the entire time on Orgovox, and I will say that for me personally, I do have non-metastatic recurrent prostate cancer. It's been located in my prostate bed where my prostate used to be, and I'm doing my best just to keep it in the box. I just finished up a 3-day fast, water-only fast. That's another integral component of my personal lifestyle regimen for battling prostate cancer, and I eat a very pristine plant-based diet, and it's so powerful, and that's why I'm so vocal about trying to share this with other men, and here's the research to back it up.